black tie, quiet room, no sound. Few familiar faces hanging around. No one cries, no one speaks, just the weight of what we keep. They all think it's someone else, some poor ghost that lost himself. But I know what's in that case. I used to wear that man's face. He believed in every word, every promise that he heard. Thought that love could make him whole, never knew the hidden toll. He would stay when he should leave, gave too much just to believe. I watched slowly as he broke. Now he's ashes in the smoke. I buried him tonight, the man who couldn't fight, the one who gave his heart away and never walked away. I buried all his dreams, his blind and broken schemes. Now I stand where he once stood, colder than I ever could. They shake hands and say goodbye, never look me in the eye. Something different in my stance, like I'm not the second chance. Same name printed on the stone, but the soul is overthrown. What remains is dressed in calm, with a different kind of heart. Don't you mourn him, let him go. He was weak, but he didn't know. Every scar he left behind built the man you see tonight. I didn't lose him, understand. I became a better man. I buried him tonight, left him in the fading light. Every tear he couldn't hide stays buried deep inside. I don't break, I don't bend, I don't love the way he did. What he was, I understood, but I'm better than he could. I became a better man. Every tear he couldn't hide stays buried deep inside. I don't break, I don't bend, I don't love the way he did. What he was, I understood, but I'm better than he could.
You say my name like it's brand new, like no one ever felt like you, like this night means something real, like it's more than just a feel. You lean close, your fingers trace, like you're memorizing my face. I let you, I always do, even knowing what comes soon. We talk slow like time won't break, like this moment's ours to take. You say things you never said, like I'm somewhere in your head. But I've seen this scene before, same words, different soul. Every promise, every spark disappears before it's dark. You forget me by morning light, like I never stayed the night. Every touch, every line fades away without a sign. You wake up, feel brand new, like I never got to you. But I remember every time, every you that wasn't mine. Guitar lead center, Ben kan zurang so Kom je nooit red aan. I've learned not to hold too tight, not to believe in nights like this. Every laugh, every kiss is a ghost before it lives. You walk past me on the street, eyes that never recognize me, and I'll stand there just the same, knowing everything we became. Would you stay if you knew you'd fade away? Would you still say my name? Or is love just meant to be something you forget but I keep? You forget me by morning light, every single night, every story, every flame morning light. Every single night, every story, every flame never leaves a name. You feel free, you feel new, like I never happened to you. But I carry every trace of every single face. You came in soft, wide open eyes, still believed in better life, still the kind who felt too much, still the kind that needed touch. I just sat and let you speak, heard the truth beneath the weak. Every word you tried to hide, I could see it from inside. You left different than you came, didn't even know the change. Little cold, a little still, little less of what you feel. Weeks go by, I see your face in another darker place, talking like you learned the art of protecting what you lost. They all turn like me, slowly silent. Every heart I ever see loses what it used to be. They all fade the same, different face, same flame. I don't teach, I don't lead, they just learn it from me. I see it everywhere, in the way they don't care, in the calm, the quiet tone, in the way they stand alone. Used to think it's just the world turning hearts into stone, but the truth is harder still. It begins a moment I will. Every time I let them in, something colder seeps within. Every night another soul leaves me carrying their cold. I don't change them, that's the lie. They just become what I. They all turn like me eventually. Every love, every plea turns into immunity. They all lose the spark, learn to love the dark. I don't try, I don't see, but they all turn
I saw you standing in the light, different dress, different life, laughing like you never knew any version close to true. You look right through my eyes, like I was just another night, like we never crossed that line, like you were never mine. I said your name, you turned your head, polite smile, nothing said, like a stranger passing through, like I never happened to you. You walked on without a trace, no flicker on your face, like the past was never real, like I was something you don't feel. You don't remember me at all, like we never had a fall. Every night, every flame, gone without a name. You don't feel a thing inside, where I used to live and hide. I'm the only one who knows everything we lost. You, everything we lost. Beven så överallt då mig, man kan säga kom till new life. I could tell you everything, every word, everything. Every time you held me close, every night you needed most. But it wouldn't change a thing, wouldn't make you feel a thing. If I never crossed your way, you'd still be who you are today. Or did I leave a mark so deep, you had to lose it just to breathe? I remember every part, you forgot to save your heart. You don't remember me at all, not the rise, not the fall, not the way you said my name, like it meant everything. You just walk a different life, free from everything we were, and I'm left with all the weight of a love you erased. Of a love you erased. I don't speak loud in rooms like this. Let the silence do its trick. A glass half full, a heart half gone. Same old blues I'm leaning on. You wear your secrets like perfume, soft as danger in the gloom. I've seen that look 1,000 times, right before the fall of minds. need asking where I've been. Dark don't wash off polished skin. Every scar got tailored lines, woven deep in suits and crimes. Your fingers tremble on the glass, like you know this won't last, but you still lean a little close to the man you shouldn't trust. This ain't love, it's velvet smoke, wraps you slow until you choke. Every word I never say pulls you deeper anyway. You don't run, you don't fight, you just fade into the night, where the truth don't make a sound and the lost don't get found. Call and response phrasing, space between notes and you. I don't chase what wants to stay, I just watch it slip away. Like the smoke above this flame, different faces, same old game. You say my name like it's a sin, like you feel it on your skin. But you knew before tonight I don't step into the light. This ain't love, it's velvet smoke, slow burn heart you never broke. Every shadow that you keep still ain't half as dark as me. You don't run, you don't fight, you just sink into the night, where the truth don't make a sound and the lost don't get found. You said make it disappear, every trace, every tear. Every night you couldn't sleep, every promise you still keep. I just nodded, took your hand, like I always understand. Took the weight from where it stayed, watched it slowly drift away. Now you walk like nothing's wrong, like the past was never long, like the scars don't leave a mark, like you never felt that dark. But you pause, sometimes I see something missing quietly, like a name you almost knew, like a ghost that once was you. You can't erase me, not completely. Every space you clean still remembers me. You can't run clean, you can't feel free, but the part you gave away still belongs to me. I don't show up in your mind, not in ways that you can find. No more voice, no more face, no more memory to trace. But in moments late at night, when the room ain't feeling right, there's a silence you can't name. That's the echo that remains. You thought you left it here, walked away without the fear, but you never understood. Some things stay for good. You forgot, that's what you chose. I remember, that's how it goes. You can't erase me, not completely. Every breath you take still contains me. You feel lighter, you feel easy, but the weight you left behind still lives inside me. Still lives inside me. Still lives inside me. Still lives inside me. You stay when you should have gone, held your ground when I was wrong. Every time I pulled away, you were the one who chose to stay. You looked at me like you knew something I never wanted to, like there's more beneath my skin, something I don't let begin. I tried breaking what you are, pushed you past your quiet heart. Every trick I ever used, you just stood there and never moved. Then one night you didn't fight, didn't stay, didn't try. You just turned and walked away, like you finally learned my way. Now I feel it too late. Everything I couldn't take, every wall I ever made starts to break. Now I see it too clear.
why you never disappeared. You were real in every way. I pushed away. Everything I couldn't take, every wall I ever made starts to break. Now I see it too clear, why you never disappeared. You were real in every way. I pushed away. Now the room don't feel the same. Silence calls out your name. Every space you used to fill feels like something standing still. I walk past where you would stand, reach for something in my hand, but there's nothing left to take. Only what I couldn't break. If I could undo the night, if I could have done it right, would you still be standing here? Or was I always meant to lose you there? First time I don't feel in control, first time I can't feel it all. Now I feel it too late. Every choice I couldn't change. Now I know what you became. Everything I couldn't say, you were the one I couldn't break. And that's why you walked away. I don't move like the others do. No sudden hands, no louder truth. Just let the moment settle in. Let the silence pull you in. You look around like you're unsure, but you felt this kind before. Not the noise, not the chase, just a calm you can't replace. I don't ask for anything. That's what makes you lean toward me. No persuasion, no disguise, just reflection in your eyes.
You sip slow, but you don't leave. Something here you still believe. Not in words, not in plans, just the weight of where I stand. No need to raise my voice tonight. You can hear me just fine. In the space between each breath, in the calm beneath the rest. No need to promise anything. You already feel a pull within. I don't chase, I don't prove, I just let you choose to move. There's an awning. You step closer, not too fast, like you're testing if it lasts. But you know before you try, some things don't need a why. I don't reach, I don't claim, I don't even say your name. Still you stand a little near, like you chose to disappear. Take your time, there's no rush, nothing here that I would push. If you stay, you understand. If you go, I still stand. No need to raise my voice tonight. You already crossed the line. Not a word had to be said, still you follow where it led. No illusions, no disguise, just the truth you can't deny. I don't ask you to remain, you just won't walk away the same. Walked in like trouble, dressed in silk, moonlight dripping off your skin like guilt. Didn't say much, you didn't have to. That kind of silence tells the truth. I stayed seated and let you come to me, like gravity does what it needs. You think you're choosing where you stand, but you're already in my hand. That dress don't hide what you came for. You've played this game before, but not like this, not with me. I don't chase, I let things be. You sip slow like you got time, but your pulse don't lie. Every second, every glance, you're falling deeper by design. Midnight doesn't ask your name, it just takes and leaves the same. Every breath you give away fades before the break of day. No promises, no disguise, just the truth behind your eyes. You don't leave, you just pretend. This is where you start to bend. You getting closer than you should, like you knew it felt too good, like a flame you shouldn't touch, but you always want too much. I don't want, I just exist, like a habit you can't quit. You say you're not that kind, but I see it in your mind. Go on, say you're in control, say you're not about to fold. Say my name don't feel like sin when it's crawling on your skin. Tell me lies, I'll let them breathe. Truth is harder underneath. You don't run, you understand. You were never in command. Midnight doesn't ask your name, it just plays a darker game. Every step you try to take leads you right back to the flame. No salvation in this room, just perfume and quiet doom. You don't run, you understand. You were never in command. Walked in like a perfect start, soft eyes, steady heart. Didn't know I'd seen this scene play out more than once in me. The way you laugh, the way you lean, the way you say what you mean. Every detail, every line, I've watched it die 1,000 times. I know the night you pull away, the exact words you'll say. I know the silence after that, the empty side of where you sat. I know the moment I go numb, when I stop what we become, but I still let it begin, like I don't know how it ends. I already saw the end before you called me friend, before your hand touched mine. I knew the final line. I already felt the fall before we had it all. 受摇晃了热闹tâm lý.
You think this moment's something real, like time is standing still, but I'm already past tonight, watching us from future light. I don't stop, you don't explain. There's no use in breaking faith. Some things written don't rewind. Some endings don't change their mind. If I told you, would you stay? Or would you still walk this way? Would it matter in the end, or just delay what's already planned? Truth is, I don't try to bend. I just meet you at the end. I already saw the end. Still I let it happen. Every word, every lie, every slow goodbye. I don't run, I don't fight. I just stand inside the night, knowing love don't ever let. Still I let it play its part.
Candlelight on polished shoes, smoke hangs low with midnight blues. Bartender nods like he's seen it all, every rise and every fall. I walk in slow, same quiet grace, same dark suit, same careful face. Threads so sharp they hide the truth. Every stitch remembers you. Bassline whispers through the room. Every gentleman carries a wound. This suit never wrinkles in the night, even when the world ain't right. Low voice, steady, calm and used, walking slow through velvet blues. Every scar it learned to hide, every truth I pushed aside in the mirror's quiet view. This suit remembers what I do. Lady laughing by the bar, shining bright like a falling star. But her eyes read every thread, every word I never said. Dealers shuffling silver cards, Life keeps playing gentleman hard, but a man who learned this game never wears his real name. Snare cracks soft like distant rain. Truth keeps tapping every vein. This suit never wrinkles in the night, standing straight beneath the light. Low guitar bending slow and blue, like it knows what men go through. Every promise dressed in lies, every ghost behind my eyes. When the room is almost through, this suit knows the truth of you. Maybe a man ain't what he showed. Maybe a suit just hides his walls. Long bends, deep vibrato. Guitar and you don't know how to touch. This suit never wrinkles in the night, but the heart inside might fight. Low voice rising through the band, like a prayer from a careful man. No crown shining where I stand, just a life I couldn't plan. And the blues I slowly grew are the only suit that's true. Electric guitar sustains I bass skill grooves so smoke fades slow, lights turn blue. Suit still sharp, but the blues are the truth. And neon shaking in the pouring rain, streetlight humming like quiet pain. A low door opens, the band plays slow, where tired hearts and shadows go. I took a seat where the spotlight fell, like a man with a truth to tell. Didn't shout, didn't raise my hand, just let the blues speak for the man. That bass rolled deep through the wooden floor, like something every soul's felt before. I sang a blues so deep that night, every face turned pale in the light. Low voice riding that backbeat flame, and everybody heard their name. No lies hiding in the sound, just broken truth going around. When the dark began to claim everybody heard their name. Woman near the bar stopped her laugh, like my song cut a story in half. Old man smoking by table 2 closed his eyes like the words were true. Bartender froze with a glass midair, like the blues had caught him there. Some songs don't just fill a room, they pull your soul into the tune. Snare, crack, sharp like a warning bell. Every heart felt what I could tell. I sang a blues so deep that night, underneath that broken light. Low voice drifting, slow and tame, but everybody heard their name. No crown shining where I stand, just a guitar in a working hand. When the silence turned to flame, everybody heard their name. Night whispered low, truth cuts deep. Some wounds wait, some wounds wait. I sang a blues so deep that night, even shadows felt the light. Low voice rising through the band, like a prayer from a weary man. No throne made of stone or fame, just the truth that always came when the last note left the frame. Everybody heard their name. Last note falling, slow and plain. Room still breathing through the pain. Neon breathing on the wall, smoke moving soft and small. Bartender sliding whiskey slow, like a line I used to know. Chair creaks low across the floor. Old door sighs once more. Every sound inside this place feels like part of me. Funny how a quiet room knows the things you never say. The room wrote this blues tonight, line by line and every side found a way to testify. I just sang what floated through every scar the rhythm knew. Some songs don't come from men, they rise out of the room. Bass kept walking soft and deep, like a promise it would keep. Snare cracked low behind the beat, like a heart that missed a seat. Then the guitar bent a cry, like the room was asking why. Every note kept spelling truth I couldn't hide. The room wrote this blues tonight, under fading neon light. Every shadow on the wall knew the story of it all. I just followed what it knew through the rhythm of the blues. Some songs don't come from men, they rise out of the room. Ooh. Every tone a memory, every dime does to be. Every tone a memory, every band a history. The room wrote this blues tonight, till the final chord burned bright. When the band packed up their sound and the chairs turned upside down, still the echo lingered through, like a ghost inside the blues. Guess some songs don't disappear when a room remembers you. Neon fade and rain moves on, baseline breathing almost gone. And somewhere in the final band, the room still hums a blues. Still hums. Found that guitar in a pawn shop downtown. Dust on the strings, body cracked brown. Old man said, boy, don't take that home. That thing don't like to play alone. Took it back to my empty room, moonlight crawling through the gloom. Soon as midnight touched the wall, I heard that old wood call. Strings started humming low, soft and slow, like a voice I didn't know. That guitar cries at midnight under pale blue moonlight. Every note cuts like a blade from the grave. Oh, hear that lonely trembling sound floating through this empty town. Every chord that plays for me feels like destiny. Didn't touch it, didn't move a hand, still that guitar began to stand. Strings bending like they knew my pain, calling out your name again. Neighbors knocking on the door, said they heard it play before. Every night at 12:30, it plays by itself. And the melody runs deep through my sleep, like a secret it must keep. Oh, that guitar cries at midnight under cold electric light. Every bend and every side won't let love die. Oh, hear that lonely trembling sound echo through the empty town. Every song it sings to me sounds like misery. Slow bends, D vibrato, long sustained, crying note. Oh, that guitar cries at midnight through the dark and fading light. Every string screaming my name like a flame. Oh, hear that lonely trembling tone singing through the night alone. If that guitar calls again, I might play with it till the end. Black smoke rising from the tracks, night train rolling through. Every whistle in the dark sounds like missing you. Church bell crying in the wind, somewhere down the line. But heaven feels 1,000 miles from a heart like mine. I send a black smoke prayer tonight up through broken sky. If the angels hear a bluesman, maybe they'll reply. 'Cause every road I ever loved turned to dust and stone, and every song I ever sang still leaves me alone. Snare goes notes, no but ashes on the ballroom floor, neon turning red. Every promise that I made better off unsaid. Hear the thunder in the distance, rolling slow and deep. Sounds like every sin I bury, waking from its sleep, waking from its sleep. Bottle from abandoned minor third. Resist right bottle. I sent a black smoke prayer tonight through the midnight air. If redemption's riding somewhere, maybe it stops here. Guitar, sustain, Rhodes chord, fade. Silver light on an empty street, midnight breathing soft and sweet. City sleeping under stone, but the moon don't shine for free alone. Landlord smiles from the sky so high, says every dream's got a price to buy. So every month when the night comes soon, I pay my rent to borrow the moon. Bassline rolling calm and deep, like a promise the dark can keep. I'm the man who rents the moon tonight, just to borrow a little light. Low voice steady through the blue, light and roads a man might lose. No gold rings and no silver spoon, just a quiet debt to the moon. And every note my guitar croons is the rent I pay to the moon. Lady walking through pale moon glow, ask me something soft and low. Why you paying for borrowed light when the sun returns every night? I smile slow like a man who knows some truths nobody really shows. The sun reveals what men assume, but the moon forgives the gloom. Snare cracks soft like distant rain, truth tapping every vein. I'm the man who rents the moon tonight, keeps my shadows dressed in light. Low guitar bending soft and blue, like it knows what hearts go through. Some men pray, some men swoon, some men bargain with the moon. And every song my soul attunes is a rent I pay to the moon. Maybe light ain't meant to stay, maybe night just finds its way. It's precedence. Guitar nu dan, trotchen vertrouwen. I'm the man who rents the moon tonight, but I won't need it by daylight. Low voice rising through the band, like a wiser older man. 'Cause the truth a heart assumes ain't in stars or borrowed moons. It's the blues a soul consumes when it learns to be its own moon. Its own moon. Bass, tambourita tight, mungu, moon above, night below, blues within. Same old table, 9:15. Neon dripping like cheap red wine. Bartender nods, he knows my face. I've been renting the same old space. Hat on the chair where no one sits. 2 glasses poured in quiet fits. One for now, one memory for the man I used to be. Bassline rolling deep and slow, like a truth I already know. I'm waiting on the man I used to be tonight. Underneath this fading light, low voice drifting through the blues, where the past still pays his dues. If he walks through that velvet door, I might settle an old score. 'Cause every ghost eventually meets the man he used to be. Clock keeps laughing on the wall, like it's seen 1,000 falls. Lady dancing near the stage sings a tune about lost days. But somewhere in that smoky air, footsteps echo on the stair. And every night around 3:30, I swear he's walking back to me. Snare cracks soft like distant rain, memory tapping every vein. I'm waiting on the man I used to be tonight, standing just outside the light. Low guitar bending soft and blue, like it knows what men go through. Maybe he'll forgive the truth, maybe I'll forgive my youth. 'Cause every soul eventually faces who he used to be. I asked the mirror on the wall, did I lose him after all? Long it's great for bands, guitar new dang trailer. I stopped waiting on the man I used to be tonight, left the past outside the light. Low voice steady through the band, like a wiser, older man. 'Cause the road a gentleman must choose ain't the past, it's the blues. And the truth that finally set me free was letting go who I used to be. Who I used to be. I used to be. One glass empty, one still full, for the man I used to be. Door swings open to the silence. Smoke hangs low across the room. Every chair looks half forgotten, like a memory in the gloom. Bartender gives a knowing nod, like we met 1,000 times. Maybe faces blur together, maybe sorrow leaves its signs. Every road I wander down feels like one I walked before, like the night's been waiting quietly by the door. The night recognizes me like an old forgotten friend. Every shadow in this city knows the places that I've been. I don't speak, I just sit down, let the lonely hours be. Some men fight the dark inside them, but the night recognizes me. Guitar sighing through the smoke, like a truth no one spoke. Every note a fading flame, calling softly through my name. Window glass reflects a stranger, but his eyes look just like mine. Maybe time has been the sculptor, carving patience line by line. Funny how the dark grows gentle when a man stops running fast, like the night itself remembers every ghost I've let go past. The night recognizes me, every scar and every mile, every dream that turned to silence, every hard-earned weary smile. I don't ask the dark for mercy, I just let the moment be. Some men fear the night around them, but the night remembers me. Neon fading, rain runs slow, baseline breathing deep and low. Somewhere in that final tone, the blues feels like home.
like home. We done started singing through a broken screen. Low dark melody I'd never seen, sounding like a blues so old and slow, like a song I would know. Sat down with my guitar in hand, tried to follow what the wind had planned. Every note I tried to play was already on its way, like the air remembered first. Every verse before my fingers touched the strings. Oh, the wind already knows my blues tonight, singing soft in the pale moonlight. Every word that I try to say, it already played. Oh, every chord that the darkness brings was floating there on midnight wings, like the story of my soul already told. Old man sitting by the door said he'd heard that wind before. Son, that song ain't just a tune, it's a warning coming soon. He said every man someday will hear the blues and makes his ending clear. Cold wind rolling through the night feels like time standing right behind my back. Oh, the wind already knows my blues tonight, before I even start to write. Every line that leaves my soul is stone. Oh, every bend my guitar will cry was drifting through the midnight sky, like the end I can't outrun has begun. A bend, deep vibrato, long sustained crying notes. Oh, the wind already knows my blues tonight, through the dark and fading light. Every note that my guitar plays counts my days. Oh, hear that whisper in the breeze, moving through the dying trees. If that wind keeps calling low, I might have to go.
Non-rivers on the steel cold street. Machines keep time with a hollow beat. Faces glowing in electric blue. Nobody knows what a heart can do. Screens keep talking all night long. The silence sings the truest song. And somewhere deep where the shadows roll, a lonely guitar still finds a soul. Bassline rolling through wires and stone, like a heartbeat cities have forgotten. Neon souls on dying streets, walking slow to mechanical beats. Low voice rising through the chrome, like a blues that's searching for home. No prophets left in this land of light, just a guitar in the endless night. When the world feels cold and used, I play a blues for neon soul. Woman dancing in a laser glow, but her eyes say what the screens don't show. 1,000 lights in the midnight air, still can't hide what's broken there. Old man humming by the train line rail, like he remembers a softer tale. Before the wires and endless cold, when hearts still walked a human road. Snare hit sharp like a warning sign. Time still beating down the line. Neon souls on dying streets, searching truth in the endless beats. Low voice drifting through the wires, like a spark in fading fire. No crown shining over this land, just a guitar and a stubborn hand. When the night feels overused, I play a blues for neon soul. City whispered through the sound. Can a song still turn us around? And in that bend so deep and slow, something human starts to glow. Neon souls on dying streets, still alive beneath the beats. Low voice rising through the band, like a prayer from a broken man. No throne carved out of cold or gold, just the blues refusing to fold. When the night begins to lose control, let the blues wake me on soul. Steel and wires, ooh, cold control, ooh, still a blue, ooh. down on Mercy Avenue, under lamps that barely shine. There's a shadow in a long black coat, walking just behind. Every step is quiet as a prayer nobody said. Every eye pretending they don't see the dread. And the wind begins to moan like it knows he's not alone. The devil walks slow tonight under broken neon light, smiling like he owns his town while the sinners gather around. The devil walks slow tonight through the whiskey and the fight. You can run, but you will know the devil walks slow. Bartender wipes the counter, but his hands begin to shake. A preacher in the corner booth prays for mercy's sake. Cards fall on the table like a warning from the sky. Someone whispers softly, Lord have mercy tonight. The devil walks slow tonight under broken neon light. Every secret he can read, every heart that starts to bleed. The devil walks slow tonight through the dark and fading light. Every soul already knows the devil walks slow. Maybe heaven hears the cry floating through the smoky sky. Maybe angels pass this way, but they didn't come today. Like a shadow without light, every street begins to freeze, every whisper in the breeze. The devil walks slow tonight till the morning breaks the fight. But until the rooster crows, the devil walks slow. Heard the blues in a crowded bar. Low and lonely on guitar. Singer's voice like wind in the rain, calling out my name. Left the bar around 2:30. Cold wind blowing through my shoes. But that melody stayed near, whispering in my ear. Every step along the road, that old song began to grow. Oh, that song followed me home tonight, through the dark and neon light. Every note inside my head filled with dread. Oh, I hear it in my empty room, floating through the midnight gloom, like the blues won't let me be following me. Turn the radio off and on, still that melody went on. No guitar and no band here, still the sound was clear. Oh, that song knows where I sleep, in the silence, dark and deep. If that melody stays near, I might disappear. Walked into that quiet bar, past the smoke and past the scar. Band was playing something slow, like a truth I didn't show. Took my seat and faced the stage, trying hard to act my age. But the guitar player glanced my way, like he knew the page. Every man can hide his face, but the blues will show the trace. My guitar told on me tonight, cried my secrets in the light. Every band exposed the flame, every note called out my name. Didn't shout, didn't accuse, just let truth run through the blues. You can lie to everyone, but the strings will sing the truth. Bartender slid a glass to me, said you look like history. I just smiled and looked away, let the
Every note says something I already know. My guitar told on me tonight under broken neon light. Every chord revealed the scar of the man I really are. No disguise left to use when the truth runs through the blues. You can hide behind your pride, but the strings remember you. My guitar told on me tonight, sang it soft but sang it right. Every mile, every sin, every place I've ever been. No escape, no excuse when the truth runs through the blues. When the final chord came through, the guitar still knew. Bass breathing, room grows thin, neon fading from the wind. And somewhere in the final bend, the blue spoke again to
Stepped outside the bar at midnight, cold wind whispering instead. Looked down at the pavement slowly, my shadow walked ahead. Every step I took was steady, but it moved a step too far. Like it knew the road was turning past the reach of where we are. Something's moving through the darkness. Know the truth before we do. Night is ways of showing futures men can't see straight through. My shadow walked ahead tonight through the trembling neon light. Like it knew which road would bend, where the broken stories end. I kept walking just the same, through the quiet, through the rain. Some men lead the lives they live, mine walks just ahead. Guitar whispering through the gloom, like a secret in the room. Every note of fading flame calling softly through my name. past a window full of strangers, laughing like the night was kind. But the shadow on the pavement didn't even look behind. Funny how the dark grows wiser when a man has walked too long. Like the night keeps quiet records of the places we went wrong. My shadow walked ahead tonight, past the last damn traffic light, like it knew the road was thin, where tomorrow might begin. I kept walking slow and calm, with the silence in my palm. Some men chase a life they want, mine waits just ahead. Rain grows quiet, streets grow wide, neon fading with the tide. And somewhere in that final tone, the blues still walks beside. Still walks beside. Still walks beside.
Midnight smoke in a velvet room, low lights dancing on the bourbon gloom, a slow piano whisper in the air tonight, and every shadow knows my name just right. I walk slow like a story untold, every scar wearing silver and gold. No need talking loud to prove who I am. Silence bows to a shadowed man. Hear that bass line roll like thunder in the floor. Every step I take opens another door. I'm the velvet shadow man tonight, moving quiet through the neon light, a low voice drifting through the blue. Every broken heart already knew, no crown resting on my head, just the blues in the words I said. When the darkness learns how to stand, it walks like a velvet shadow man. Bartender nods, but he don't ask why. Some stories live where the truth can't lie. Rose quartz falling like midnight rain on every soul trying to hide their pain. I ain't chasing ghosts from yesterday, they follow soft when I walk away. Some men shout just to feel the air, I let the silence do my prayer. Hear that snare crack steady and low, like a heartbeat only night folks know. I'm the velvet shadow man tonight, moving quiet through the neon light, a low voice drifting through the blue. darkness learns how to stand, it walks like a velvet shadow man. Just tells the truth about the weight of a wandering youth. And every soul that walks this land finds their peace in a quiet stand. I'm the velvet shadow man tonight, walking slow where the dark meets light. A low song rolling through the bar like thunder hiding in a star. No throne carved out of stone or sand, just the blues in a steady hand. When the silence takes command, you'll understand the shadow man. Velvet shadow, walking slow where the midnight rivers flow.
There's a chair by the window where the streetlight falls thin. I sat there once with a promise back when hope could still begin. Now the room looks the same, but the years change the air. And the bartender nodded when I reached for that chair. Some nights remember everything, even when the people don't. That old chair remembers every word we said, every quiet promise still hanging overhead. The band plays slow and tender, but the truth is always there. You might forget the story, but the chair remembers. Your laughter filled the corners like warm bourbon in a glass. We swore the world was ours and the dark would always pass. But time plays tricks on lovers, then the truth slips unaware. Now the music's playing softer, and I'm back inside that chair. That old chair remembers every word we said, every quiet promise still hanging overhead.
is always there. You might forget the story, but the chair remembers. Like smoking air, some things settle in a chair. Every note the guitar bends brings the same old night again. That old chair remembers every silent goodbye, every trembling moment we were afraid to try. Last chord lingers in the air, like a truth beyond repair. You might leave the past behind, but the chair remembers. Somewhere in that fading tone, the chair still remembers, but taxi tires whisper slow past the bars that never close. Every window glowing dim holds a story sealed within. Somewhere laughter cuts the air, somewhere someone says a prayer. Every truth we try to hide walks a pavement late at night. You can lock the doors behind you, you can swear your soul is clean, but the dark remembers faces no one else has ever seen. The night keeps every secret, every promise, every sin, every dream that died in silence, every fight you couldn't win. You can run until the sunrise, you can hide where lights are bright, but the truth you leave behind you still belongs to the night. Guitar crying through the smoke, like a vow no man spoke. Every note a quiet flame, calling someone's hidden name. Old man sweeping up the doorway, like he's done for half his life.
He has seen the kings grow humble. He has watched the thieves grow wise. Neon flickers like a warning. Rain keeps falling soft and thin. Every step along this sidewalk writes another human sin. The night keeps every secret, every promise, every fall. Every man who swore he'd change, every lie that fooled us all. You can beg the dawn for mercy, you can pray the past takes flight, but the truth still waits behind you, living in the night. Street grows quiet, rain grows light. Neon fades from sight to sight. We're somewhere in a dying cold. The blue still walks the night. Living in the night. Bell on the door rings soft and slow. Dust in the lamplight's amber glow. Old man polishing a silver frame, like he remembered every name. Shelves full of yesterday's disguise, pocket watches, tired eyes. Every clock got a story to tell, every tick like a distant bell. Shopkeeper smiled through a curtain of gray, says, son, what piece of time you wanna buy today? I'm the man who buys forgotten time, from broken clocks and dusty chimes. Every second somebody lost, every love somebody crossed. Low guitar crying through the room, like a midnight rose in bloom. And every note I softly chew turns old time into the blues. Found a watch from a soldier's coat, stopped Stopped at the hour, he missed the boat. Found a ring in a velvet case, still warm with a lover's trace. Mirror leaning by the wall, showing faces rise and fall. But the man staring back at me looks older than he ought to be. Old man laughed like thunder and rain. Careful son, time remembers pain. I'm the man who buys forgotten time from silent bells that never chime. Every heartbeat someone left, every promise someone kept. Baseline walking deep and low, like a river long ago. And every chord the night renews turns old time into the blue. Whispered soft and wise, time ain't so, it only flies. I ain't buying forgotten time, not from watches, bells or chime. Some things live in every soul, some things nobody can hold. I leave the shop at closing light, with my guitar in the quiet night. 'Cause the only clock a man can use is the slow, deep rhythm of the blues. Guitar bending slowly, bass fading, clock ticking, blues breathing, clock ticking, blues breathing, clock ticking. I used to run with restless thunder, chasing every flashing light, thinking every open doorway led somewhere beyond the night. But the road grows calm with distance, and the heart learns how to see. Some things shine because they're fleeting, some are dark because they're free. Every hour leaves a shadow, every dream must pass the flame. But the night still calls a man by his quiet hidden name. Time Time owes me nothing tonight. Not a crown, not a fight. Let the world spin wild and blind. I walk easy through my mind. No regret left to defend. No ghost I must pretend when the last slow chord aligns. Time owes me nothing tonight. Whispers through the room like a truth inside the gloom. Every note a steady flame, calling softly through my name. Streetlight leaning on the pavement, like a tired old friend of mine. We both seen the kings fall silent. We both watched the lost man shine. Funny how the night grows kinder when a man stops asking why. Some chase answers through the thunder, some just let the darkness sigh. Time owes me nothing tonight. Not revenge, not borrowed life. Let the gamblers chase their gold. I've got stories left untold. No more bargains with the past. No more chains that ever last. When the last old guitar sighs. Time owes me nothing tonight. Clock keeps breathing in the dark. Rose cord fading like a spark. And somewhere in the quiet air, the blues is still there.
The bartender nods without a word, like he's already seen the hurt. Glasses shining soft and low, like little moons in amber glow. Your shadow lingers near the door, like it's walked this road before. And every chord I softly play turns another shade of gray. Some hearts break aloud
like thunder in the rain. But some just fade, like a slow departing train. And every bluesman knows the cost of loving what he cannot hold. I won't call your name tonight, but the night already knows. Every note my guitar cries is a road your memory chose. I don't fight the dark no more, I just let the story roll. Some love walks out through the door, but the blues stays in the bone. Tired and slow, like a hymn the lost ones know. Old laughter hiding in the walls still wakes up when the needle falls. Funny how a man survives all the ghosts inside is alive. Yet every string beneath my hand still plays a truth I never planned. A gentleman don't curse the past, he pours a drink and lets it be. But every quiet melody reminds him what used to breathe. I won't call your name tonight, but the night already knows. Every note my guitar cries is the road your memory chose. I don't chase the past no more, I just let the rhythm roam. Some love leaves without a sound, but the blues stays in the bone. Guitar speaks soft and low, where the broken stories go. Every note a fading light, walking slowly through the night. Maybe love was never ours, just a flame between the hours. Maybe time collects its due from every dream we thought was true. Still this old guitar in me learned a quiet honesty. Some men shout to hide their pain, and let the blues remain. I won't call your name tonight, but the silence knows it well. Every note I let ring slow is another truth to tell. I don't beg the past to stay, I just walk this road alone. Some love disappears forever, but the blues lives in the bone. Smoke dissolves in silver light, morning waiting out of sight. And somewhere in that dying tone, a lonely gentleman finds peace. Inside the blue.